What's up, YouTube? It's your boy John from Project Ellsworth. Today I'm with you to do another unboxing video. This figure is not a horror figure, but he is a Neca figure. This is a Sergeant D from S.O.D figure. It's a retro cloth figure. He is the mascot of the heavy metal band S.O.D, which was Scott Ian from Anthrax. It was his side project when he was recording, I want to say it was the Spreading the Disease album. If not, it was Among the Living, but I think it was Spreading the Disease. But that's not why you're here, and who cares? So, Neca put out a couple of these figures. They put him out. They put out Vic Rattlehead from Megadeth from the Peace Sells But Who's Buying album, and they put out a Eddie figure, or an Eddie figure, from Iron Maiden for the Power Slave album. I probably will wind up getting the Power Slave album. I'm definitely going to get Vic Rattlehead, but they didn't have him the last time I was at the store. So this is the first of the three figures that I'm aware of, and I'm going to get him out of this box today. I just bought you too, so you didn't even have to wait that long. But as always, I hope everybody out there is doing well and staying safe. Alright, so Sergeant D from S.O.D. I thought this was really cool when I saw this in the store. I didn't buy him initially because I didn't want to start collecting heavy metal Neca figures because I already collect enough Neca figures. I give them a lot of money. So I was not thinking that I should give them more, but I couldn't resist him. So now that I've opened this floodgate, I'm sure that I will be buying the other two figures that I mentioned, that being Vic Rattlehead and Eddie from Iron Maiden. No doubt in my mind they're going to wind up in my collection, but this was one that I definitely wanted to have. Pardon me. I always liked S.O.D. As soon as they came out, I immediately bought their album. It was actually called Speak English or Die, which is not so PC anymore, especially in the society that we live in. But S.O.D. was never meant to be a politically correct band. So, it is what it is. Alright. That's unusual. This actually, the strap feels like rubber. That's very cool. Very different than what you normally see. That's awesome. Alright. So let's get him out of this package. I'm going to mute the audio to kill this noise. Alright, so there he is. Sergeant D in all of his glory. His little pocket says not. That's actually an Anthrax thing. And there's Sergeant. There is no D though. Oh, there it is. There's a D. Alright, Sergeant D with the knot. His hands, he's got some articulation in his wrists. His ammo belt obviously can come off. Yeah, you can take his ammo belt off if you so desire. Articulation in his elbows and his shoulders. Yep, his hips swivel, head turns. I like the detail that he's even got his little cigar in his mouth. I think that's pretty cool too. Yeah, this album, I've mentioned earlier that it was recorded, or excuse me, it was written during the recordings of the Spreading the Disease album. I'm almost positive that's what it was. And Scott actually started drawing pictures of him. Scott Ian being pretty much the leader of Anthrax. He's the rhythm guitar player, writes most of the music. He started doing things when he was bored, and that turned out to be the Speak English or Die album. And he just recruited Charlie from Anthrax as the drummer, Dan Liker, or I think it's actually pronounced Lilker, Dan Lilker from Nuclear Assault, and Billy Milano, who I'm not sure where Scott knew him from or if he was just his friend, but got them guys together, got them in a room, and they recorded what is now one of the, in my opinion, one of the most legendary heavy metal albums of all time. And it started off kind of as a joke. So he's pretty much as awesome as I figured he would be. I really like him a lot. Just, I dig the look of this character that Scott Ian came up with. And although very surprised that Neca would create this character, or create the figure for this character, I'm very glad that they did. One thing I forgot to show you is that his helmet does come off. I just prefer the look with him with the helmet on. Just looks more like what I'm used to. But he's cool. Several points of articulation. Ankles, knees, hips, elbows, shoulders, wrists, neck, waist, all the stuff. All the typical stuff in the NECA figures. I just really enjoy him a lot. And I'm sure that I jumped right on unboxing him because he's not going to go on my NECA shelf. I'm not sure exactly where. I think I know where I'm going to put him. I'm going to keep him somewhere close where he's in line of sight because I really dig him a lot. But he's not going to go on the shelf with my horror figures, so I figured I'd get him out of the box and put him where he's going to stay, rather than me just looking at a figure in a box on my desk. So that's what I did, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think he's awesome. I really like him a lot, and hopefully the next one that I get will be Vic Rattlehead or Eddie. I really want that Vic Rattlehead, but they didn't have him last time I was at FYE. But, you know, luck is what it is. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video and you've been enjoying my content up to this point, please do me a huge personal favor. Click that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a kick-ass day. And thank you for watching. Later, folks. Sergeant D is coming, and you're on his list.